Welcome back to the second video for understanding numbers here. In this video we're going to talk mainly about translating, and I don't mean English to Spanish or anything like that. We're going to call this notes, but translating math from words. I always say that math should be a credit for foreign language because sometimes it does feel that way. So when we look at this right here, what I'm trying to get at is what words mean that when you see them you're going to put a plus sign. So typically when you see the word add, that means that you're going to put the plus sign. It's called a plus sign, so I'll get a lot of people that will put plus. Subtract means that you would put subtraction sign. When you see multiply, you're going to put the multiplication sign, and your very simple word divide, you're going to put the division sign. So I've given you some basic words for each sign, but that is definitely not all of the words that they're going to use here. It can be very simple words like add and plus, to more complex words. I'll give you one such as increase. Okay, so I want you to take a moment and pause, and when you're paused on the video, I want you to put as many words as you can think of that mean for this symbol in each one. Then hit play again and compare your list to some of the words that I've included. If I have anything you don't, go ahead and add it to your list, and if you think of anything else, add extras. If you have something I don't, we can talk about that in class. So take a moment right now and hit pause. Okay, so now that you have my list back up, go ahead and take a look and see if I have anything that you don't. I know there's a whole lot more words than these, and you'll encounter them as you start to translate your math. If you need to pause to add any words, go ahead and do that. And if not, I'm going to go on to some more translating here. This is one of the probably hardest parts of writing expressions from words, is when do you put parentheses. Okay, so that's why I've got those on here. If you have some words before and it says times the sum of, that means that you're going to have parentheses in your problem, and you'll see that when we go through some examples. Also, if it says times the difference, it may not always say sum and difference, but it'll be a phrasing that's very similar. So make sure that you watch out for that sort of phrasing to say, hey, there's going to be parentheses somehow in that question. Okay, here we have, I call it switch it up translations, and I don't know how many of you know Spanish, but that's what the background is here. It says El Pollo Loco. If you do a straight word-for-word translation from Spanish to English, that means the chicken crazy, which doesn't make any sense. Oftentimes their words are switched, so it's actually the crazy chicken. So in the translation, those two words switch to make it make sense in English. So the main word that you're going to see that's going to make this happen is than. Okay, so if it says less than, greater than, fewer than, that word is a huge key to saying that something is going to be switched around. And the other phrase is subtracted from, that you want to watch out for. And again, as we go through examples, you'll start to see how this works. Okay, now we have some more translations with exponents. If it says x squared, you have an x with an exponent of 2, m cubed, m with an exponent of 3, d to the 6th power, and you're going to have a d with a little exponent of 6. So in the next video, you're going to use all these translations and put them into action by translating word sentences into your math expressions. Good luck!